You know, with that intro, like at like the confirm screen for like the PlayStation menu, I'll never not get used to that big ass eye they show. It's very piercing, I'd say, its gaze, which I suppose that's pretty fitting for a game with like, you know, seems like a lot of eyes will be like a big theme of it. Which, hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to more AI the Somnium Files. This is, last stream, we started the game off, got to meet some characters. We learned about our daughter, Mizuki, who was involved in this murder. Yeah, we're trying to figure out, like, what's going on with that exactly. We met some other characters, too, like, what was her name? It was like an Egyptian theme. Was it Iris? No, I think it was full-on Iris. Isis? No, I think it was Isis. I don't think I can use that word anymore. It was, I felt bad because I'm already figuring the character names. I'll know them in a moment. But yeah, no, we got to like the, day 2 Saturday, or the Sagan residence, right? I guess, or the Sagan residence. As we're kind of going through and trying to figure out this murder mystery on our hands. Oh, is it gonna have like a sort of like... Oh, I see. It's gonna show you like... kind of like the previous things you just did. Oh, okay. That's cool. It was Iris. Okay, I wasn't crazy then. Let's see, what else do we know? We saw Date's dream, where we saw this woman, Hitomi, dead inside the dream, and we're like, that's probably not good. So we gotta figure out what's going on exactly, because it's like, I'm thinking, are we like seeing the future? I'm like very curious exactly as to what's happening here. Say hi, Frozen, hi, Meme. I hope you're doing good. We need to do another playthrough of this game. It was annoying at some parts, it was really fun. Hell yeah. Also, hi, Becky. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, no, we kind of left off here. Let's see the log. Let's see the log menu. Okay, we can look at the menu actually in the flowcharts and stuff. Yeah, so we've definitely met we met Aiba, Iris, Mizuki, Renju with oh yeah, Renju was this guy. We met Renju. Shoka was the murder victim. We did meet Ota, who's like otaku basically. Mayumi, who is like Ota's Ota's mother. Met Boss. That seems to be it. Interesting that Iris is like really high up here, by the way. I wonder if she's gonna be like kind of like an assistant type of character. Very interesting indeed. The flowchart. Let's say we can see where we're at. Yeah, day 1 Friday. Yeah, Segai, Sinking in the Brain, Saikai. You know, day 2 Saturday. Options. These are current options. Yeah, BGM's about 5, sound effects at 4. Voices at maximum, because I did always feel like I'd rather have the voices at max, because that's what's most important for a visual novel type of game. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. So why don't we actually kind of get back to this? God, I wanted this game that was like everything in the like environment. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? The tabletop calendar and a mysterious object on the shelf. A little misspelling, it's fine. Look, I understand big games like this are gonna have some like typos, it's fine. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like. Date.
You are beyond perverted.
I agree, Aiba.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
It's a shoebox. I see. So Date's a feet freak. A clock. A wooden shelf. What else we got here? A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. Strange object on the bookshelf again, huh? What else we got in this little house here? The lights are off. Anything else? Yeah, it's a little bit of a misspelling there, but honestly, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I understand again, because it's like, how many words are probably in the script? Like, if I had to guess, probably somewhere over like 10,000 plus words. It's natural for there to be a typo, I feel. There are a lot of dishes. What else we got here? Microwave. A microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
It's a microwave. A dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
I do appreciate the puns. Door. There's a door in the back of the room. Ceiling fan is spinning. You can see the trees and skies outside. What else we got? A flower.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris for Iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
Iris ungicularis. Okay.
They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
Good news, everyone.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Based on our dream. Winter iris. It means good news and hope. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just a cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
Cushion. So I'm seeing, I guess the idea is that we see, like, stuff before it happens, then. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. Yo, Bubba, hope you're doing good. We're doing some Somnium files here currently. It's going good so far. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. The kitchen counter. Seems like that's everything in the room to examine. Not quite. There's a tea and stuff here. Steam is rising from the tea. Coffee table. There are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo? There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table. Anything else of interest here? Stuff to the right. Plants. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Aiba. Right, because Aiba's thing is that she loves insects. Right, that was a character trait she had. Speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Dante, shut up.
Right.
I wish mine were that glorious. I admire the Sagan stereo equipment. I'll get an achievement for that? Okay. A speaker system. Like, you want to say Sagan? Maybe actually, you know... Hang on a second. I keep saying Sagan, but because I think it was like, you know, like a Japanese like developed game studio. But what if it actually is Sagan, like Carl Sagan? Because her name is Iris, right? And she's talking about Egyptian themes. And I don't think Carl Sagan was, like, I think it was like a philosopher, Carl Sagan, or something like that. Or I forget exactly what it was that he was. But maybe that's the idea, is that it's actually Iris Sagan rather than Iris Sagan, like I keep saying. A telephone in the corner. Picture. Oh, that's cute. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Alright, let's talk to the people. Iris, we've talked to you for a while, so let's go to Hitomi. Hit her with the age question. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm 37.
What? 37, okay.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
So that you would have had her at about... pretty young, actually.
You were very young when you had her.
You know, say 37 minus 18, that's about, what, 19?
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Wait, what? Huh.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
Single mother, but then that photo in the back raises questions. Can you tell me about Renju?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Lemniscate. Let me turn the volume down a little bit.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
For 20 years, and you had Iris at 19.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Let's look. I saw her. Saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Ah, okay.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Do you know about Renju's ex-wife then?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
Wait, met before?
No. This is the first time we've met.
Can she see us when we're dreaming about the area?
Of course.
Could that be it? Aw, got me asking questions here, game. Iris's mother, Hitomi Sagan. I will keep saying Sagan until they say otherwise. It's like you look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
And what would that be, Iris?
A hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yes.
There are, yeah? What about them?
About the flowers. Iris is thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. The flowers behind her, eh? It's these? Winter Iris. It means good news and hope. Iris is thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. There's something more to it that I'm not seeing. Unless not. It's good news and hope. Guess you were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
But what if I don't want to drink my tea?
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Sip of the tea. I thought there was probably more dialogue I could have gotten in there.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed,
Used to be. Why did she change?
but now...
it locked up on me.
It locked up, what?
Ah, I see.
Can you tell me about that? Oh, just goodbye. Hang on. I see. So I could probably say goodbye, like, to end this area. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
I mean, I understand that. Like, being somewhere for a long time, you grow an attachment to it.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
I see we doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
I wonder if there's like more things to the flowers I'm just not realizing. Unless that's really all it was. A light. It's for lighting. Hitomi. Hi, Rosie. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, no. Hitomi's here. Iris's mother. Hitomi Sagan. Yeah, the one we saw in our dream. That's a very interesting development. I love her. She does have a really nice design, honestly. You triggered the flower conversation early before you started talking to Iris. You triggered the flower conversation early before you started talking to Iris. Oh, I see. So that's why that's popping up there, because I did the flower stuff and then she was like that. Okay. Iris is looking this way. Wait, was there something I could interact with it that wasn't Hitomi? Doesn't seem like it. I was eating pizza, couldn't comment. No, don't worry about it. It's all good. I mean, I feel that though. I had like some food earlier. Though my food / dinner was a very interesting dinner. We went to the grocery store earlier and I saw they had... Ooh, the entrance. It's the front door. I saw they had these little like... There's like this like... Little like... Small like... How do I describe it? It was like a little... Yeah. It was like one of those platters of like sandwiches, right? Like those ones that are like used for parties and stuff. I saw it there. That would normally be about... I think it said it was normally 24 bucks. It was on sale for like $5, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm grabbing that. It was said it was Best Buy, I think like tomorrow or like... I think it was by the 10th. Yeah, Best Buy the 10th, right? But I thought to myself, honestly, with how small these sandwiches are and like how like much of like crazy deal that is for this, I might just grab that, honestly. So we grabbed them, and like I ate some earlier, and then I also ate like there was like these pancake sausage corn dog things that were on sale because they were on clearance, so they were like half off. So I got those for like $2, and I had one of those too with like a couple sandwiches, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is definitely an interesting dinner. But you know what? It's not too bad, actually. And I forgot how much those, like, pancake, sausage, corn dogs just slap. Those things are so good.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Food, exactly, yeah. Food is food, exactly. And, like, you know, if I get hungrier later, I mean, I can get, like, another, like, small, like, finger sandwich or something. Sandwich named Finger. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
Ah.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
She is my daughter. Handshake, yeah. Oh.
Excuse me.
Take another hand, Date.
I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
How tall is Date? He seems like he's at least like 6 foot something.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
As a king, blessing one and all instead of cursing.
He is 6 feet tall. Okay. Also, Zender, thank you for the Prime sub for 7 months. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Hope you enjoy the emotes there. A lot of good emotes there made by a lot of good people. Let's see. Blaster the Benevolent. Yeah, I had that one for years. Let's see, about Iris's last name. If I recall correctly, it's the way you're pronouncing it currently. The way you initially pronounced it changed the way the A is pronounced, and Japanese is extremely consistent in terms of pronunciation, so it is Sagan and not Sagan, right? Just to make sure. Because I was thinking like Carl Sagan, because like Iris and like her obsession with like Egyptian stuff, and I believe Carl Sagan was a philosopher.
Good idea.
Oh my god, I just noticed Ibo's on the my console, like on my steering wheel. Sagan. It actually is Sagan. Oh, okay. And here I thought I was just being a silly. Myself. Play a game. Folks, you've got this. Allow me to introduce myself. Ibo's fitted into the center of the wheel. I love that Ibo just goes into like all these like fun little places.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
The dash. Oops. Bad Shoko's corpse, bloodstains, timeline of events. Okay, what's gonna we look at here? Oh, we're in the mirror, thankfully. It's the passenger seat. It's empty. The gear shift. The glove box.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Sagan.
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
The S A and the G have the same pronunciation. Okay, so it is Sagan. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. Thank you. It's like I don't want to get the names wrong, and I appreciate that at least they have like a pronunciation to them. Let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Bluster the benevolent, hailed as a king.
It's easy if I tell you, Lamau. That's fair, Rosie.
Instead of cursing everything.
Romancing Sagan.
Hi, Paper Star. Thank you for the 43 months, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. We went to
Hi,
Iris and
my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you.
we went to Iris and Hitomi's house. Talked with them there. I got an achievement for looking at the sound system. That was pretty cool. And yeah, now we're just kind of here, driving back to wherever we're driving to.
What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye Iba's outside the socket, walking around. Whatever Iba sees is sent to the optic nerve of my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I can see myself through Iba. Alright, let's talk Iba. Let's talk about the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Okay.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
Blessing one and all instead of cursing everything.
Sender, thanks for that sub to Zachman. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Zachman, enjoy the emotes there. A lot of emotes made by a lot of good people. And also, the nice thing about like subscribing as well is ad-free viewing, which yippee. But yeah, thank you for that, Cinder. Really appreciate that.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Okay, let's talk about the bloodstains then.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Correct, yes, which must mean the body was moved.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
But where was she killed?
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news.
Is it good news?
It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
How so?
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother.
I mean, you know what? That's a good point, actually, that they did say there. It's the fact that now that we know more, we know that they were related the entire time. Though I guess with like Mizuki and like everything, like Mizuki and Shoko, they're kind of the like characters that we've seen so far with blue hair. They just explain them. I know. Just like, look, I'm trying to piece things together, okay?
She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Let's see the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
Read the log. I probably should be reading the log more, honestly, yeah. I mean, also, yeah, the fact that Shoko was killed somewhere else, that's also the big thing.
At once.
Alright, Shoko's time of
I
death.
wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki receives the Nile message, unknown sender, requests to come to the Bloom Park. Calls for Oda. Coming into the Bloom Park. Oda discovers corpse. Oda leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. Oda reports crime via payphone. First responders arrive, discover the corpse. Date arrives about an hour, 20 minutes later.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
So then, who sent it to Mizuki?
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
Correct.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
So there's some kind of weird dude that likes to show off what they've done
Our
then.
perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
What kind of message do you send with this?
corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I guess we don't know what happened to the eyeball. I mean, I assume it's just a normal human eye, right? Like, assumedly.
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
Oh, wait, and she had the ice pick, so then where'd the eyeball go?
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Why was she inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
I don't think it was hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Oh, anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Oh, what's that?
Something strange?
There were no cars.
Is that a strange thing?
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then how did the suspect move the corpse?
Oh, that's a good point. You're right, yeah. No car means they can't move the corpse. Unless maybe they transfer the corpse with like a bicycle? No, that might be a bit too ridiculous.
I have no idea.
No, because I think even then she still would have seen like a dead body on a bike. No, I think it'd be too obvious. Unless maybe they like placed it where it's like hugging them, and then maybe they could like make it not look like it was a dead body. But no, maybe I'm overthinking this. Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m. Damn, it gets pretty dark early in this universe. It's already like 4 o'clock and the sun's going down.
Welcome back.
Hi, boss.
I brought her here after her examination was
Maybe it's
over.
winter. It might just actually. Did they not say it was like November, or am I insane? Did they say it was November, or am I making that up? I think I'm making that up. But you are right, though, that, like, it might just be winter times. They did say that. Okay. Mizuki. Hi. Steer.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Flower bloom this morning. I guess I did say the flower bloom, because they did say it was like a November flower, like a winter flower.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Like on like Facebook, or like what do you mean by poking?
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Is he just like poking them like boop, like that kind of poke? Like what do you, I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I don't know what they mean by poking.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Blackmail. Wait, okay, let's look what the connotations of this. Poking somebody, use blackmail. So poking must mean something more than just like touching the shoulder or something. He was harassing them? Oh, okay. I guess that would be worse then, obviously. Poking is harassment. Huh, never heard that term before.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Wait, what do you mean by sync with her? This is a new mechanic? Hang on. I thought they did offhand mention syncing. Ooh, what the hell? Get in the robot, Shinji. Ooh, I like this room though. It was a euphemism. Okay, I guess that took me a second. A binder full of papers. Looks like the manual for the sync machine. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Cute there. Just a chair. Mizuki. Let's try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Mizuki is lying on the sync machine on the other side of the glass. sink machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as a sink machine. Come on, sink machine. Who to talk with? Boss. You sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Okay.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
I can heal her. Okay.
You're the only one who can.
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
That's not good.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Well then, any progress in the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide.
Oh, mate. That's actually a good point. Yeah.
But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I think so, yeah. Alright, Pewter, what about you, buddy? How's her condition?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Tell me about Aiba.
Hey, Pewter? About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
I love this guy's called Pewter because it's just, I guess the idea is like his like computers. It's like, it's that guy, call himself Pewter. Sorry.
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Oh god, you can do that?
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
You know, that would actually be an interesting tactic to use. Like, if we just need to, like... I guess we're actually... No, I guess we can't do that. I was gonna say, we can maybe get, like, Aiba to go for, like, the self-destruct tactic on something, but... That might be costly, and also would, I guess, also kill her, and, like... maybe we don't want to do that.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Got it. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss like me. The genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. Also, hi Frosty, hope you're doing good. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
I will go to the sync room.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Well, nice. Nice. Glad to hear that. Okay, Mizuki, let's talk here. Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Let's see, let's talk about Abyss with her.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
What? Hang on.
We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
I'm pressing the button. Was that one just not voiced? That's weird.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads.
I guess when you have the means to do that in a more advanced scientific world.
The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
What's up to you by the sink gear?
I know it looks scary, but trust me.
His
there's
purpose is
nothing
not
be
to voice
afraid of.
that line? Ah, okay, I see.
There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sink.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers.
Interesting.
Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream.
Somnium, Latin for dream.
There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
I wonder if I'll be the other sinkers. When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over...
Told you it was Latin, lol. I mean, I remember you did mention that. Also, yes, this is a first playthrough. Yeah, I do have a blind in the title. Because yeah, it's my first time playing through this game. I've purposely made sure to try and like avoid seeing like as much as I possibly can about this game.
What should I say?
Because it's like I wanted to go into it blind because I knew I was gonna go through it at some point. What the hell's that up there? Why is it different looking? And this is all over. Oh, what if this affects something? Some ramen, sushi, unagi, some of that stew you like. I feel like maybe some of that stew you like is the best option here, considering it seems like a more personal thing.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up, but it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
This game dug its claws into me so well I beat it in like 2 days? Hell yeah.
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
I guess so.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Oh, only
Any
6 minutes,
longer,
huh?
And your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
That's interesting. I guess
Well then, let's begin.
I'm scared to learn how many euphemisms will fly past you in this game. Oh no. Like, that's so much of it just mentioned there. So, like, I guess they've tested this enough to where, like, they learn about the 6 minutes thing. I guess also that, like, if they're in there for more than 6 minutes, they lose the consciousness. Like, it gets absorbed, and I guess they die, basically. That's so interesting. Hi, Iba. Gotta solve a mystery.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Okay, I thought that she was going for the Terminator pose in the back of my mind, but I just want to say it.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage.
A birdcage?
Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Need to get one of them or the euphemisms? I'm sure I'll do my best.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
What?
Only when standing still.
Oh, okay.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
I vaguely.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, mental lock number 1. Ooh, okay. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. Heal Mizuki's heart, sinking in the pain. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach
Okay.
Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Oh.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
So we go for the shaking stuff then, huh?
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
Okay.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit. Got it.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Either push it in or pull it out. It spends time no matter which one I do. Let's say half on the left though. What's up with that?
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Oh, what the hell? Also, hi Jane.
It
Hope you're doing
keeps
good.
going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
What the hell? Oh, I see. They did say strike the highest points. Now it's... Oh, okay, that was the right thing to do. Okay. Unlocked number 1. Redirect the lightning with the lightning rod.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
But how get rid of birdcage? Usually you gotta be
Date,
Doflamingo to get
we
rid of
got
the
a timey.
birdcage. A timey?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time.
Okay.
Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Well, why would I want to speed up time?
Is this another function Pewter
Unless
added?
there's a reason to speed up time.
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it.
A timey, whiny.
Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
It's wibbly wobbly. Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timey when you already hold 3 will replace one. They are expended after one use, but use them as often as you can. Okay. No, there it is right there with a half. The microphone, big bird cage.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten or shout? I'm imagining... make time half so it can turn 12 into 5. Okay, interesting.
A mic.
Perhaps shout into it?
Stop it! Stop it already!
Because that wasn't right.
A mic.
Oh, wait, damn it.
Stop it! Stop it!
A mic.
Okay, need to hit L1 and R1 to select those. Okay. Let's do that.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you.
Yeah, I had to use X to use it. Yeah, those D-pads are gonna mess me up.
You can fix this. You have so much to live for.
Some of the other choices available are so funny, even if you don't get it right the first time, or you want to mess around. Gotcha.
You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Okay, I guess I wasn't right.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Got it. Panda pieces.
The panda is in awful shape. Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
I am not using them actually. I realized I had to use X to use it.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
The panda is in awful shape.
I know, I forgot to press the button. I'm sorry. There we go.
Ha!
Oh, what the?
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Connection to the merry-go-round and the panda pieces. Do I need to find more panda pieces? Where do I find more at? Am I modding for you? I mean, because I appreciate you being here. Where are the panda pieces?
You've got 4 minutes.
The control room?
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Let's try opening it.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
This game is using mouse and keyboard IMO.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Yeah, because I'm playing on the I'm playing the PS4 version of it.
Just try it.
Oh. What?
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
What is it? Oh, the balloons.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Left and right bird cages.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper
I played as a
inside.
Joy-Con drift? Oh, that sounds awful, dude. Oh. Ooh. Let's try that one definitely is the biggest time save to lift it. There we go. I keep forgetting about that.
Leave it to me.
At least I appreciated the warning that time.
It is heavier than it looks.
That's unlock number 2. Remove the birdcage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock, but you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting restarts from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. I got time.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Can we piece them together, perhaps? Roll up and toss? That doesn't feel right, but... that sounds funny.
Roll them up. And toss them away. Ow!
Hey, handle them a little more carefully.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Let's try piecing them together?
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
But are you good at the puzzles? Ah,
Done.
Mizuki and her parents.
But...
Oh, now I made something over there appear. Oh, I wonder which of the balloons, though. Huh. So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. I asked Mizuki about it. She started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. Whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird cage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
I did see the panda last
You
time.
have 3 minutes, Date.
The panda head is spinning.
I see that option. I see that option. What the fuck?
A horse?
Well, pandas and horses are pretty similar.
No, they are not.
They are completely different. Are you blind?
Yeah, well, they both have 5 letters.
Sure.
How is that relevant?
20 seconds added on.
The panda head is spinning.
Dante, goddammit, Ivo, why can't you just brute force your way through the rapidly spinning merry-go-round to use to say hi? See, we can't... Oh, what if I could spin more, actually? Hang on, maybe if we, like, overload the spinning?
Wait, stop. The centrifugal force is gonna tear it apart.
I see. Spinning it makes it go faster.
How do we slow it down?
The panda head is...
Oh, that's just sets the time to a flat 10 seconds. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
So can we stop the panda head? We can, okay.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Isaki!
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
360-second limit. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. Computer sleep talking. More than 1 second when you clear. You get a prize? No, boss, anything but that. So are they saying that, like, as long as you have, like, time left over, you get, like, things out of it?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Wait, merry-go-round horse?
A merry-go-round horse.
Huh. Do you know the answer to that? What is it for the whole, like, I'm trying to think what the question was exactly, sorry. Well, I guess the question was basically, like, what is it? I forgot the question, I'm sorry. Good, I guess I'll take the answer for whatever it was. Spank the horse, ride the horse, or talk to the horse? Spanking would be funny. Oh, right, it was the prizes, he said. Yeah, yeah. I was like, are there prizes you can get in this game? Is that the idea? You do get something if you complete the Somnium with time remaining. Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna ride the horse. Happy!
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see. A merry-go-round.
talk to the horse.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh yeah?
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
Correct.
A merry-go-round horse.
Is that how you spank a horse?
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
Oh no, the poor horse. Alright, let's talk Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
Oh shit, there's still more things here, huh? Okay, fuck. Slap her, smile at her, hug her, make her laugh. Don't fucking slap her, that's so mean. This girl needs a hug.
Mizuki.
Aw. Aw. There's footprints. Whose footprints are they? Oh, who's this guy? He's got armor on? Mental lock number 3. Removed. Awaken. Hugged Mizuki. Day 2 Mizuki A acquired. Pain. Mother, Blood, and Secrets. Day 2 Saturday cleared Mizuki's Somnium. Normally screwing around without options is good for a second run through the Somnium since you can replay them whenever you want. Okay. That is good to know. I guess just to see like all like the other like fun options basically. Since I did notice there was like a lot you could do there. Day 2 Saturday. Meikai.
Are you okay?
Date.
Mizuki.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Yeah. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night's, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Computer. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences.
Understandable.
However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
Am I almost insane? Like, it looks like that armor that, like, he's wearing right now, like, Pewter here. It looks like the same pattern that was in, like, that weird, like, dream guy and, like, the footsteps and, like, Mizuki's dream.
But this
It's
dream
got
is
like that, like, chess
experienced
piece.
as
Looks
an
really
observer,
similar.
As though you were watching
Maybe it's like a
play.
scientist as well, or maybe... God, I don't even think it'd be him. It could be, for all I know.
The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
How is Iba up here in the Somnium?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain.
Okay.
During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
Say what's not there.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About that figure I saw.
No, that.
Yeah, that figure with a similar chest piece to yours. Why is that, friend?
I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for.
Uh-huh.
Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality.
Yeah, see, it was definitely a bit, out of this world, that's for sure. With, like, the lightning bolt and the, like, spinning carriage.
Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other.
Okay.
Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Tell me about Iba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form.
Yeah, she was a human, and like we were, because I think it's like what we've seen that in like the Somnium. We saw that in the dream Date had.
She's never looked like that before.
I wonder if there's like a connection to that.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What, Dante's
Well,
taste?
part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something.
Uh-huh.
I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
I mean, Date, you weren't talking about like feet earlier.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Or maybe it was you.
What?
I'm kidding.
I get it. He's deflecting. He dodged the question. All right, hang on now, Pewter. All right. Pewter is standing with his hands in his pockets. The chess piece, dodging the question. Interesting there, interesting. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. What else can we look at here? Cheers.
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
Pop this cherry, huh? I guess I do know about that one. Oh man, I remember that one Splatoon 2 clip I had where I learned about like what popping a cherry meant. Good times.
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Oh, thank God he got one. A chair. He did it, boys. There was a lot of monitors here. Okay. Monitor on? Hang on, where was it? Monitor off. This monitor is turned off. Door. This door leads to the sink room. You circle what Bukake means every time. Like, that's not important right now.
Date, look.
CRT monitor.
It's a Braun tube.
What the hell is that?
Braun tube?
Braun. Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
A CRT monitor. Some people are obsessed with these, like Melee players. I opened it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. New Guinea? Probably New Guinea, because like guinea pigs, right? From New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. There's a metal shelf by the wall. A binder. It's the sync manual. What else we got here? Long, long table.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Many objects are scattered on the table. I love you have Mizuki, like, out of, like, her, like, traumatic state, and she's immediately just like, I'm going to beat this man over the head with a table. You can see the sync machine through the window. What's with this sassy lost child? Locker.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
A locker in the corner. Door. The entrance. Hi, boss. Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know?
Can I just say, by the way, I love how much this game has, like, such a good tell for, like, what you have and have not seen with, like, the green text.
We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Got it. Something about Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again.
Yeah, good to hear her again. Now she's gonna just berate me the entire time, isn't she?
You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
Oh yeah.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you.
No idea what you mean.
Protect her.
Any questions yourself there, boss?
Right, there was something.
What's that?
Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding
Oh,
an ice pick,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, what's up with the ice pick?
Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye.
Aw.
I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
Yeah.
That's a really bad look, Mizuki.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Oh. Oh, that's actually a really important detail.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
Yes, the eye was removed in the first place, but it was still stabbed with the ice pick.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
I mean, is it not fair to say it probably was ate by a bird or something by this point?
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah. I wonder who that figure could be. I wonder. I feel bad. Maybe it's not actually Pewter. I'm just like typecasting him as the villain for no reason. But it's like, I'm telling you, man, that chess piece is pretty similar. I've seen no other character with that chess piece so far. Until I see someone else with that exact same chess piece, I'm just like, I gotta like just assume. Boss is staring at Mizuki, which we have not talked with yet. Hi, Mizuki. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. Betting on 3 cats in a trench coat. Oh my god, yeah, it's like it's like We Bare Bears. You have like the 3 bears on top of each other. They just have a trench coat on. Which I never watched that show. I know it was like a spin-off. It was like We Bare Baby Bears, or like, was it just Baby We Bare Bears? I feel like Baby was somewhere in the title for that show, and it was like about like the 3 bears from We Bare Bears. but just like as kids, basically. I heard like the show itself was not bad, specifically the original one, not like the baby Looney Tunes ass like baby We Bare Bears. Which, man, I remember as a kid, I'd be in like my aunt's place and like she had the TV on for us, and like I remember like baby Looney Tunes would come up sometimes, and so we would watch that. Good times. Was it the greatest show? Probably not. But, like, it wasn't a bad show.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
Her attitude?
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Oh, don't be so mean, Dante. Let's see here. How about the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why cannot tell me?
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Mizuki, please be cooperative.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
Mizuki, please be cooperative.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to
When
talk.
she is in a mood.
That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
I think it's really fun, honestly, to have, like, this, like, pre-established relationship with these characters. Like, I think that's actually a very fun thing. It's like you're getting, like, thrown into this world, and, like, you're kind of figuring things out as you go along.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
Why?
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question.
I'm telling you, dude. Well, actually, hang on. I keep saying I kept saying it was his, like, his chest piece, but that is his. That's the back. Hang on now. That is the back of this guy. What? It is still similar to what Pewter is wearing, so maybe you're a little off the hook, Pewter, but also keep my eye on you.
She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
I've got that eye on you.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone.
You know what's fun, actually, I'm thinking about this? I think this is like the second time now where I'm playing through like a game with like Greg Chun playing like a detective. Because like, you had Date here, and then you also had like Yagami and Judgment. It's like, oh yeah, I guess that's at least 2 games now with like Greg Chun as like a detective character. One's a bit more, how shall we say, violent. With Yagami, who will like punch and kick some guys, and like with Date, who I think he has a gun, but I don't think I'm ever using that gun anytime soon.
In the corner, past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining.
Oh.
They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Well, wanna get some food, kiddo?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stu,
Stew?
you said you'd take me.
Hell yeah.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I noticed it like took a second to load that piece of dialogue. I wonder if that's a case of like a branching dialogue where, because of what I said earlier before, the Somnium, I wonder if that changed. Because I noticed there was like a blue box in that moment. That makes me think that it changes that I guess, a later piece of dialogue. And perhaps I'll have more moments in the game later on where dialogue has changed because of moments like that. In a way, it's kind of like what the Telltale games did. Like, let's say, like what, Tales of the Borderlands, The Walking Dead. I think about like the Bone game they did, which I recall right, the Bone Telltale game wasn't very good. However, that was, I think, my first Telltale experience, because we, I guess, had that game, or like had like a demo of it or something. As like a PC game, like on our old computer. I forget what it was exactly, but I know for a fact I did play it. It was my first exposure to Bone in general, because I had never heard of it like before that point, like before I had like that Telltale game.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene.
Correct.
But she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
No kidding. Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night, she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. Yeah, there was a legit Telltale Bone game. Hang on, let me see if I can find it here. Because I think it was like from like... it was something like in the 90s. Yeah, it was called Bone Out from Boneville. Oh, I'm sorry, I got the date wrong. The game was actually released on Windows in September 15, 2005. It was released on Steam June 17, 2008. I'm going to check real quick though. No, it's not on Steam anymore. It must have been taken off, likely due to the license running out. I think they only got to the first volume. I think I'll take your word for that. Hang on, I'm checking like the Wikipedia page real quick. Small Wishes of Phone Bone. Oh, there was... Right, because it was their second game after Telltale Texas Hold'em. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is like the first game that really did what like Telltale's kind of like known for now. I'm not seeing much in the way of like how much progress they made in terms of like the comics for Bone. At least on this Wikipedia page. Mizuki is lying in the chair. Boss is nothing. Another disputer. Okay, to the map I go. Bloom Park. Looks like later on I'll probably have like more options for like other places to go to in the future. Now I want to play this again. It's always fun to hear when someone's like, oh dude, you playing this made me want to play this again. Like I remember getting a bit of that when like I was going through Final Fantasy X not too long ago, and people were like, oh dude, you playing through 10 made me want to play it again. And I was like, oh hell yeah. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Gotta say where that little grass is. Bench. Here's the horse turned upside down. Looks like a sad, overturned insect. Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, just a grandma. Huh? That grandma's looking in through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. There are no stars tonight. So they're like Turbo Granny up there? Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. I loved like, what is it? I remember hearing about like the Turbo Granny thing for the first time from like SMT, and then I found out they actually use that in Dan to Dan, which I've not watched Dan to Dan, but I've heard it's actually a pretty good show. So I'll check it out at some point. I just don't know when, but I'd like to. I heard it was actually pretty solid. There's a Mizuki, and I can look at the past the bush here. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Mizuki.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever.
The end of the day was great. It was robbed. Oh, was it the whole like Crunchyroll? We're going to give the Anime of the Year award to the most popular show we have. With Solo Leveling. See, the issue is that like the Crunchyroll awards haven't been serious for like the longest time. It's never okay. A small rant here. It is very unfortunate that it does feel like Crunchyroll's like awards is now just kind of like, we're going to award just like whatever is like the most popular shonen at this time, like whatever makes us like the most money. Because it's like, what is it? Didn't like both, I think, Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer win at some point or another? Because both shows are like massive like shonen anime successes. Like, I feel like at the very least, like what Frieren came out with in the last year, that show was incredible, dude. Like Frieren was really good. Like, Frieren was such a good show, it straight up, like, overtook Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood as the #1 ranked anime on my anime list. When Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood had that up there for, like, years, then Frieren was just such a good show, it straight up surpassed Brotherhood, which is insane. Like, it was just that well liked. And of course, my anime list isn't, like, the end-all, be-all for that, but, like, genuinely, Frieren was really good. It's a really good introspective kind of show. They had 200 judges, and the way they got nominees was each judge sent in a choice, and the ones that got said the most were nominated. Zero actual discussion. Not sure how I feel about that. But then again, it also reminds me of how, like, it was at least changed, but I know for, like, I think the Oscars, the animation category, they had to, changed it recently to where they actually have to watch all the animated movies. But apparently I was also hearing some of the ones that just didn't really care were just kind of just leaving them on and letting them play while they did other things, basically. It's like, at least watch the movies, man. Come on. It's a bit of a shame that, like, animation is still so disrespected. At least we're finally getting a stunt category that's, let's be real, probably going to Tom Cruise. I'm gonna be real, Tom Cruise is kind of a crazy person, but I'll give him this. He is fucking dedicated to his stunts for Mission Impossible, because, like, that man has probably almost died multiple times for those movies. And he's still fucking doing it. Although I know this is the last Mission Impossible. I think straight up they're like, yeah, no, we're done after this one. But still wild that he did, like, just all of those, like, stunts on his own. Because, again, don't have to like the person, but you can at least respect, like, his dedication to film. Because I remember there was also a clip that came out from Tom Cruise when they were filming something during COVID, and basically someone got the audio of him like yelling at some people on sets because they weren't like wearing their masks basically, and he was yelling at them because it's like he didn't want, you know, people getting sick, to get the production shut down, to have like everyone go home and not be able to work. Like, say what you will about him. Like, not very much the greatest person, but, like, he fucking cares. He at least fucking cares about movies, and you know what? I respect that part about him, at least.
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Aw.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus.
I don't think you would have hugged a cactus, Mizuki.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Or maybe it would have been.
So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Quite the firecracker, no kidding. Who voices Mizuki, out of curiosity? Is it like a big name, prolific VA? Is it like more of like an upstarting VA? Because I think people said Iris's VA was like kind of an upstart VA, like someone who was like very new to like the business. Let's see. Oh, is she Paimon's VA? Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's talk about the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
Although, actually, no, I'm not gonna go into that.
What was he doing?
I'm not going into that. Okay.
I don't know. It was dark. But I think he was watching me.
He was watching you. So we know at least it was a male, and he was watching you. Okay.
He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
No umbrella in the rain. Okay. If that's the case, though, then Well, no, I was gonna say we could find the wet marks, but no, if everywhere's wet, we can't see exactly when someone was stepping. If we're lucky, though, maybe he has some mud on his shoes he left somewhere. Karina Bodiger. Okay.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Do you remember anything else?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Kid. Give me like 1 sec. Need to go do something really quickly. I'll be right back. I'll be gone for no more than a minute. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go check on something. I will say, by the way, I do have a cutoff. My cutoff is probably gonna be like 11/11:30, I think, because I have work in the morning, so I gotta be asleep by like midnight to like 1 a.m., like within that range, basically. So that is my cutoff, unfortunately. But I guess while we're here, actually, I could talk about the schedule for the week. Schedule for the week, though, here as follows. So on Tuesday, it says something short. I don't know what, lol. Like literally, I just kind of put that down because I didn't know what the fuck to put there. I'll think about what I want to do that day. But if I can't think of anything that is short or whatever, maybe I'll just do more Somnium files. I don't know, because I mean, I would like to go through more in this game, obviously. Thursday, I'm gonna try for more Somnium files as well. And then Friday, I'll be playing some Mario Party Superstars. I'll be playing with Claire, Camille, or I guess Camille/Cleon and Star. And yeah, it's doing Superstars. And you may ask, Superstars, not Jamboree? And I'll say yes, actually. Why? I was really itching for Superstars, and I don't know why. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask some friends, see if they want to do some Superstars with me. And I know they all have Superstars. I've stressed multiple times, hey, this is Superstars, not Jamboree, and I swear to God. But it's like, no, we're going to be doing Superstars. I think everyone understands that. God, I hope. But I mean, Star doesn't have Jamboree. I know she has Superstars, so we should probably be fine. But yeah, no, we'll be doing that Friday, and that'll be fun. What's wrong, Mizuki?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Okay. Mizuki's looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service.
Can we, like, subway surf there?
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
I love like subway surfers as like the synonymous thing used for like when you just can't pay attention to something, you just need like subway surfers in the corner.
Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
I see.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Okay.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
I guess like Mizuki wouldn't know about Iba then, huh?
A black SUV.
Unless she was told about it at some point that maybe I missed that?
I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Oh no, I think the only thing they really implied was that Iba just knows Mizuki better than like Date does. Sorry, Mizuki, I'm talking to my annoying ass imaginary friend.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Ah, that's where we're going with this. He's in hiding.
Renju Okiura.
Renju. Basically killed his wife. And Mizuki's mother is potentially what we're looking at here. Okay.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
That's a possibility.
I can't prove it was Renju.
Sorry, pull the mic.
There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Yeah, so we don't know for sure.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Yo, the saxophone though? Let's see what we got here. Glove box. Nothing interesting that time. The gear shift. The dashboard. A steering wheel. Man, nothing, huh? Oh, yeah, no, I agree. The music in this game really is like a vibe. Let me know if the volume is good on it, by the way. I'll go for my, here, hang on a second. For my options menu here, I have the music set to 5, the voices at maximum, and the sound effects at 4. I figured this was probably a good volume for everything. It's felt pretty balanced, I'd say. The thing I care about the most, of course, is hearing the voice dialogue. Because I remember that was a problem when I first started this game, was the dialogue volume felt a little too quiet sometimes. I should make another save file, honestly. Case notes. I'm curious. What you got here? Hitomi. The very top. Hitomi Sagan. Or Sagan. Sex female, age 37, birthday May 11th. Profession, elementary school teacher. Likes children, okonomiyaki. Which, I believe okonomiyaki is basically like a Japanese pancake. Friends, Iris, Mizuki. Dislikes antisocial people, war and sickness. Hobbies, reading, gardening, watching zombie movies? Oh man, okay, she's pretty cool. Skills. Plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders. So, space invaders? Overview. Hitomi is Iris's mother and unmarried. Her parents died in an accident when she was 17. She raised Iris alone. Due to an injury in the past, she can't move her right arm. Oh, it could be Galaga. Maybe she's just really good at Galaga. Computer. Futa Amanomana. Or no, Amanoma. Sex male, age 36, birthday February 1st. Profession, engineer at Abyss. The Special Investigation Team of the Metropolitan Police Department. Likes multiples of 16. Chairs. Tokorotin. Don't know what that is. Amore. Also don't know what that is. Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives, mood, cyclopes, hobbies, works with machines, or rather working with machines, collecting dojins, magical girls. I see. Skills, building models, imitating vuvuzelas. What is with this guy? Overview. Pewter is a business engineer and a brilliant scientist. Currently, he is responsible for maintaining the sink machine and preparing sinks. He also invented Iba, and set her personality to his liking. So that's why she's like the way she is. The end system. A network of cameras and recording devices on Japanese highways that monitor vehicles and collect data. Useful for criminal investigations. The bane of people driving around mistresses. Sink. Photosynaptic neurocoupling. Used to enter the brain of a subject. The sinker sinks to the deepest level of the subject's subconscious and synchronizes with their synapses to collect data. Sinker. The agent that performs the sink. How about that? Looked at Tokoroten and you know what? You got me curious. Hang on. Tokoroten. Let's see. Is a gelatinous dish in Japanese cuisine made from agrophile seaweed. Okay, so Tokoroten with soy sauce. So then let's see, made by boiling tengusa and allowing the mixture to congeal into a jelly. Said jelly is then pressed through an extruding device to shape it and then shaped into noodles. It has more of a firmer texture. Can be eaten hot in a solution or cold as a gel. Flavoring and garnishes can vary from region to region. In the present day, common to eat with a mixture of vinegar and soy sauce, sometimes nori, hot pepper, or sesame. In the Kansai region, Tokoroten is eaten as a dessert with kuromitsu syrup. Sounds like it'd be worth a try, honestly. I have no idea what definition he means now. Either it's jelly strips or he's gay as fuck. I think he's gay. Oh, if he is, good for him. Good for him. Koteka, an accessory worn by indigenous people in New Guinea. A cylindrical sheath made from a hollowed-out gourd worn over the penis. I see. Somnium. Dream in Latin. The plural is somnia, and attaching the prefix in, meaning non or without, results in insomnia. Time Insomnium. Computer added a new feature to the sync machine that allows you to slow down time. It only works when Iba's standing still. Why? Simply put, it was a limitation on the technology. When Iba's standing still, she and Date are exchanging information at extremely fast speeds, which creates the sensation of time slowing down. When Iba is moving, it's not possible for her to exchange information as quickly because she has to use resources to move and interact with the environment. Imagine a giant boulder on top of a hill. You hold it up with both arms, it will stay put. But if you only use one of your arms, the boulder will start to roll. Somnium tip number 3 about time limits and timies. You know, they said I got a reward, but what was my reward for that? Actually, maybe my reward is in this menu here. Hang on a second. Yeah, this might be it. Day 2, Mizuki A. So I guess concept arts. Yeah, there's Iba running the horsey. I guess this was Mizuki's concept art. Okay. So they were going to give her a pipe originally, huh? Okay. She's going to have like a red outfit. It looks like the yellow jacket was always a thing. But one outfit was like red. Okay, so it's like 2 outfits with black shoes. One with like a red shirt and pants. I guess more like a skirt. One with like a red skirt and shirts. One with like black skirt and shirts. And our final looks to be just like a gray like skirt shirts. The black, and then it changed to black leggings. And then they also gave her big red shoes. Interesting, okay. Hi, Gabby. Hope you're doing well, friend. We played some 8 on the Somnium files. We did a sync. Basically what that means is we dove into the mind of Mizuki here and helped her with her mental problems. And because she was not feeling so great. And now she's doing better. Ah, okay, I see why you say that now. Okay, now you see what you mean, Mimo. because like maybe just DM'd me like what the other meaning was behind that dude's jelly strips, and I'm like, ah, okay. It might also refer to what sounds like blowjobs. A prostate orgasm, which I think that's basically a blowjob, right? Maybe? I don't know, actually. I should probably stop talking. The passenger seats. Like, it's fine. Easy key, let's talk. Looks like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyways, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. Can you tell me the last time you saw your father?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
Not going to the hospital for your own kid is a little suspicious.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Tell me about the Nile message, then.
Mizuki. Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
Oh, it was Renju who told her to go there. Oh, man.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it.
Ah, shit.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet?
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
So he's like emotionally manipulating this poor girl?
I had to go.
Aw.
But you invited Ota along.
Yeah, so we took Oda there with us.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Tell me more about the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message.
And why is that?
Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
I guess in a way, if it does seem like weird to hear from your father, like what the message was, if it does feel off, maybe that makes more sense that she's believing that it's not him. But I also worry if it's just like the desperate hope of this little girl that her father didn't kill her mother.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
Let's hope said killer is not your daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
This poor kid. Oop, a phone.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hi.
Hey, I just got the report from Ida. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
Yeah, the vanishing after questioning is the really big bad thing.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Well, I talked with boss, huh? Well, the center console. The center console. Okay, then. Tell me about his alibi, because I'm really curious,
Shoko's
actually.
time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
So 3 hours before the message to Mizuki.
Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
To be somewhere alone is kind of a tough alibi to have, because no one else can, like, believe you on that.
But that means no one can back up his story.
And why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Makes sense.
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Tell me about his questioning, then.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Any idea where he went to?
No, I told you he vanished.
I mean, yeah, I know, but, like, still, I want to maybe just hope.
Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see Boss in my left eye. I was streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. I could connect to any network in range. I thought I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, it looks like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Hang up the phone.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Sun Poke? Is that like a food place you guys go to, or?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Oh. What is Sunfish Pocket?
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh, okay. You know, actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. In the files for Renju... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yep, Maid Cafe Manager. Yep, Maid Cafe Sunfish Pockets. Yes, we didn't know that, actually. Shocked he never got a phone to try to trick Aiba's not looking at hentai, since she sure as hell will Google it for him. Yeah, like, there's no way she would ever do that for him.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Akihabara with maid cafes makes sense. You know, if I ever go to Japan someday, I don't think I would... If I were in Akihabara, I don't think, like, that maid cafe scene is my kind of jam, to be honest. I feel like I'd be caring more about for, like, arcades and stuff like that. I think that could be kind of cool. Akihabara, Sunfish Pocket, Saturday, 10:20 p.m. 0. Say, was that, like, the guy with, like, the mask on? I would assume?
Can't be.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay.
Renju.
Oh god, the hook. Oh, fuck. This is why no one could get in contact with him, because after he left questioning, someone got to him. Day 3 Sunday. Siokubai. I know Mead Cafe's hook view, this is ridiculous. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m. Also, hi, Lindy. I hope you're good, dude. Yeah, where are the maids? Yeah, the maids, the maids strung him up, obviously. Like, he has to be tied up by the maids, but I don't think this is what he had in mind.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Look at the speedrun of traumatizing a child. Yeah, Mizuki's going through it, huh? Poor girl. I can't say hi. Well, no, that's completely fair, dude. Like, I will completely, entirely understand if, like, people aren't, like, watching because of avoiding spoilers. I completely get it. Like, genuinely. Like, I will completely understand. It's why I want to make sure I have like a side thing I'm going through as well, because I don't like, because like if it's like I'm only going through like one thing, it's like, well, I might be losing people, you know? Like that's why I remember when I was going through Xenoblade 3 and I was like, well, as fun as Xenoblade 3 was, I remember one rough thing about Xenoblade 3 on stream was the fact that viewership kind of depended sometimes because it was dependent upon, you know, had people seen the game and or didn't want to be spoiled by the game, which I, again, completely understand. That's why I released Lurk. I appreciate that at the very least.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Playing narrative-based games kind of suck in this one. Yeah, exactly, yeah, especially if they're long. And, like, I'm not sure... Hang on a second. So, I think for Somnium files here, I have some notes I take in regards to, like, how long I expect a playthrough to take. My note for Somnium files simply just says, rough order, Somnium files, 8 to 9 streams, question mark, subathon game, bold, blind. That's what I have for my notes for Somnium files. Because I have no idea how long this game will take. Also, 8 to 9 streams question mark is always a very big, like, I just don't know for sure. I think I base that off of, like, what is it? How long to beat, usually? This isn't too long, about 28 hours. Okay, then yeah, maybe like the 8 to 9 stream marker is pretty, like, accurate, question mark. I'm glad I kicked my ass and finished this game last summer so I wouldn't get spoiled if I saw anything about it on, like, AO3. I mean, how long are you on AO3 there? What was it? Archive of Our Own, I believe, is the name of AO3. Which is I didn't really find out about AO3, or at least Archive of Our Own. Rosie, I think you were the one who told me about it, I want to say, because I think you talked about it once, and I think that's how I found out about it. I've been writing fanfiction for I've been writing fanfiction since 2013. It's over half my life. You know what? That's valid. Cold air blowing in for the AC. It's on fanfiction.net. Yeah, so, like, what's the real big difference between fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own? Like, was there, like, a really... Because, like, I know I've definitely read some stuff on, like, fanfiction.net back in the day. Like, I remember I would read, like, some old, like... It's embarrassing as it sounds. I would read, like, some old, like, Naruto fanfiction. And some Kingdom Hearts fanfiction. Good times, good times. Boss's chair. Your shit won't get censored on AO3 and also organization. Oh, organization's the big thing, huh? Okay, that's good. Bags hanging on a rack. Tombstone. R.I.P. There are wine bottles lined up. Cabinet. So, let's go back a little bit for, like, that character, Zero. I'm assuming that was a character from, like, Zero Escape or something, based on the name Zero. A flag with big catch on it. A police officer mannequin. RC car. It's a volleyball. A soccer ball. A Tanuki statue. Is there, like, any new things here? Summer restaurant door curtain. Pumpkin. Bookshelf. Ton of things stuffed in it. Computer on desk. It's not there's a monitor built in. Electronic darts game. Let's see. Let me purchase a fanfiction.net. Why weirdos on Twitter bitch about the site. You don't like a particular fic. Press the back button and move on. Let's see, Lunacine and their fucking site rehaul. That shit is not happening. So, is Lunacine like another like fanfiction site? Yeah, it was. Okay, a map on the wall. I'm guessing that a lot of these things here are just gonna be the exact same things, huh? Yeah, police poster. Also with a coat hanger, plaster figure, stationary bike, symbol, snowboard, skis, triangular ruler, Persian rugs laid out. At least he knows what the rug is that time. It's a penance adorning the wall. It was going under a site. Rehope it's in purgatory. Gotcha. To clock off to the side of her desk. Battery down in that thing so the hands have stopped. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. That's everything. Alright, let's talk Peter. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Yeah, who's taking all these eyeballs off people?
Right. Shoko too.
Have like an eyeball killer.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
What?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I said I lost my eye, but I don't think they ever went through how I lost my eye.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Well, Peter, you seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Watch it like as a pebble. I mean, I'm sure the real reason why he lost his eye will be like a very major plot point. So I'll be very curious as to like why that is.
How could I not be?
So why are you here anyways, Peter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
I mean, no.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Peter looks surprisingly serious. About Renju. Oop, wrong button.
Of course not.
How about you getting any sleep?
I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups.
Is this the Fates Awakening character designer in this game? Is it Kazaki? Is it?
I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
I guess looking at like Date, Boss, and Peter, I guess I can see why you think it might be Kozaki, but I don't know for sure if it actually is Kozaki doing the designs for this game. Because I know he did like Fire Emblem Fates and Awakening, he did No More Heroes, Liberation Maiden. I'm not sure if it just looks different because it's like in a 3D model versus like a 2D like portrait. Oh, was he on Daemon X Machina? I forgot about that. Man, I love Daemon X Machina, and you think I would know that. Dude, I was listening to some of the soundtrack from the game again recently. Like, oh, it's so many bangers. There's so many bangers in it.
What?
The new Cyclops killer.
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Wait, yeah, hold on. The new Cyclops killer.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
The Cyclops killer. I guess the idea of the Cyclops killer leaves them with one eye. And perhaps Date was a victim of the Cyclops killer but survived. Maybe that's why he has one eye, because his was removed by the Cyclops killer.
6 years ago.
Maybe that's what's going on?
Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
It's about Mizuki first.
She's sleeping at the hospital.
Yeah, this poor girl. I feel so bad for her, dude. Kozaki is a character designer. Okay, that's good to know.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah, this poor girl lost both of her fucking parents within the span of like... Oh god, was that really 24 hours she lost both of her parents? Oh no, this poor girl.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
I say, both in like really horrible ways, like the mother stabbed like through like the chest and like abdomen, it looked like. Eyeball removed, ice pick where it used to be. The father strung up by a hook. Just, oh, fucking hell. These sets are brutal. granted, this game is rated M, so I mean, I'm not too surprised the deaths are going to be kind of graphic / brutal. What's up with the incident 6 years ago, then?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
Original Cyclops serial killings?
To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
There's 4 girls there.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
A span of 5 months, huh?
But they did have 2 things in common.
Gonna assume a removed eye is one, but what's the other?
They were all young women.
Oh, I guess that would be the other thing, okay.
And?
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Oh, is that how you say the word? Posthumously? Okay, thank you for that. Actually, I always said, like, posthumously. I guess posthumously makes more sense. Cyclops, eh?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
God, I wonder if we get to the point, like, later in this game where, like, let's say, like, we find this killer. I'm just trying to imagine what this scene's gonna look like, where they probably inevitably show, like, this killer's, like, collection of eyeballs. That's gonna be a fucking wild scene, dude. Provided they show that, but, I mean, they gotta, right? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Proving that it was the killer himself. That's a weird euphemism for poop, Iva.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Really? Huh.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
But then why did he come back? And also, before was young women, but now the 2 deceased were a man and a woman in their mid-30s. So what's up with that?
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
It was their left eyes.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
You know what? You're right, because it looks like for them, with the blood coming out, perhaps their eyes were removed before death, huh?
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Oh, fuck. That's a gruesome image to think about.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
A national secret? Oh.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Hang on. We'll review the dialogue a bit here. Can't say for sure this isn't our guy. It's doing things a little differently now. Or is there another reason? Another reason as to why the Cyclops killer, huh? Shoko and Renju missing their left eye. Time of the guy removed was also inconsistent. Original Cyclops killer removed their eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive. Date saying, I can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Are we doing things a little differently now, or do you have another reason? So there's a reason, a national secret as to why like Peter and Boss know for sure this is the same guy. And Dottie can't know about that quite yet, huh? Okay.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
This game isn't the best if you're squeamish to eye-related trauma. That is fair. I mean, I already played through Judgment 1, and that game was called Judge Eyes, because, like... I mean, I'll say, like, one minor plot point. I guess one of the major plot point, but no, like, not really a spoiler for Judgment 1. You find out, like, within, like, the prologue / chapter 1 of Judgment, about, like, a serial killer that's basically, like, removing people's eyes, basically. So it's kind of a similar situation here with Judgment of, like, a serial killer and, like, eyeballs, which is interesting. God, okay, no, actually, again, Greg Choon is the protagonist for both games. Eyeballs and a serial killer. Now, if only Boss was wearing, like, an orange, like, shirt, then it'd be, like, Kaito. Or I guess if, like, Kaito had, like, a red shirt rather than, like, this orange Hawaiian shirt that he has.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
They're not the same. Okay, so the one taken earlier is now dismissed. Got it.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Let's see. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same. Different guys. Perhaps inspired by the original killer? The weirdest typecast ever, it seems. Detectives in games with eye-related serial killers, for real. Any other info?
That's all we have for now.
How y'all doing? Couldn't fried chicken, but I can't yet. I'm doing good, I'd say. We got some ribs cooking in, like, the oven, so, like, I'll probably need to, like, maybe consider stopping soon, just, like, eat them soon, perhaps.
Alright.
And then also, like, take care of some stuff before I have to go to bed in, like, the next, like, hour or so. Because, work in the morning, baby, yippee. Share ribs with chat. So I'll admit with ribs, I don't mind ribs necessarily, but, like, not the biggest fan of ribs, I'll admit. I prefer the kind of ribs that can fall off the bone way more than anything else. Yeah, like, because, like, honestly, my issue with ribs, they're so messy. That's my issue with them. They're such, like, a messy food, which I hate messy foods. Which is weird, though, because I do love, like, a runny egg on a burger, and, like, that's a little messy, but I don't know. It feels like an exception, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot, but, like, genuinely, messy foods, as much as I can enjoy them, I'm not always the biggest fan of. Want to try Raising Cane's? Raising Cane's is fine. Usually what I get from there is, like, I think their standard one, which comes with, like, the chicken strips, the bread, the coleslaw, and the fries. When I do those, I don't like coleslaws. I just ask them to substitute the coleslaw with, like, an extra piece of bread. And they usually do that for me, so that's pretty cool. They have some, like, lemonade that they make there. That's usually pretty good. That's what I usually tend to get if I'm getting Cane's. I'll admit, though, with Cane's, yeah, they have good sauce, but the tenders by themselves are very mid. I'll be real. You're eating the tenders with the sauce. Like, that's what the sauce is there for. It's there to make the complement the tenders. Without the sauce, the tenders are kind of mid. But the sauce goes good with, like, the tenders and the fries, I'd say. So, yeah, honestly, it doesn't hurt to, even if you really want to, get, like, an extra thing of, like, sauce. Like, that's actually not that bad of an idea. Yeah, they have a good texture but no taste. I agree.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
Go to Sunfish Pocket. Come on, red car.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Boss, the game is called No Sleep for Kaname Date. Get with the program. But see, that's not until 2 games from now, Lindea.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh no. I mean, I do see Mizuki in the back seats. Passenger seats. No one is sitting in it. Yeah, Mizuki's in the passenger seat, or the back seat. Gear shift.
Did I put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
Glove box. The mirror. Wheel. The steering wheel. Dashboard. Center console. Anything else I could check before I check on the mirror? Nope. Okay. Hi, Mizuki.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. This girl, I swear. The center console. The steering
Hey,
wheel.
Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
The steering wheel. Look at Mizuki over there. It's just like, what if I grab the wheel? Haha, wouldn't that be funny? It's like, you will kill us both. The gear shift. The passenger seat. The glove box.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No, but don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious? Keep stuff in there. Oh, I saw a green thing. What was the green thing? Dashboard. The dashboard.
Hey, Date, why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round, obviously.
Yeah, see, fun fact with Date. The taco makes the car go. The taco makes the car go vroom. You know what? I'm gonna say that for raid message. Actually. How do I? Where's my shift button? There it is. Jesus. I want tacos. I'm just craving food like mad. I say, Lindea, I assume you can't eat because of blood work being done, is what it sounds like, or... Dante prefers soft tacos, now I hate them. Soft tacos are good, though. Like, don't get me wrong, a crunchy taco's nice, but I'm definitely more of a soft taco guy, but that's also because I, like, have grown up with way more soft tacos than I ever have hard shell tacos. So, what are you doing here, Mizuki?
I ditched the hospital.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah, probably.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
I prefer the crunchy ones, with soft ones kind of make me a little bit ill. Tortillas are weird. I find for the soft ones, it really depends on, like, the brand, because I feel you on, like, some brands of soft tacos, like your soft, like, either flour or corn tortillas. Some of the brands kind of suck for flour. I'll be real, some of the flour tortilla brands kind of suck. Like, they just do not taste good. I've found, like, there's, like, some store brands tortillas from, like, some places right here that are usually pretty good. Like, the best ones you're gonna find, honestly, look for either, like, your grocery store tacos tend to be pretty good. The ones specifically from like maybe like your HEB or your Kroger's or like your What else is out there? Maybe Costco. I think Costco should have some. What are other grocery stores that are in the U.S.? Wow, I'm blanking really hard right now, actually. Your Walmart. Actually, I don't know if you want to do Walmart tortillas. Maybe not Walmart tortillas. You might want to avoid those. But you get what I mean, though. Just like, it's about it's definitely experimenting, obviously. If you could also find one, like let's say you could find let's say a Mexican like market for like meat and stuff like that. Typically places like that will have pretty good tortillas. You're in New York. Ah, see, that might be trickier then because Mexico is so far away from New York. I'm not sure how well I feel like for obvious reasons, the farther away you go from a place like that, the quality of the food might be questionable. Like, there was a Mexican restaurant in the MacFest area, and when I had the enchiladas from there, I'm like, wow, this kind of sucks. Those enchiladas were not very good. That sauce they used was not great. I feel like if we go, I want to go back to that place though with some friends, because if I'm going back to that place, what I want to do instead, I want to do like the grill, basically where they bring out the hot pan, where there's like the chicken, the fajita still kind of grilling on it. That stuff is really good, honestly. That definitely fills you up. I definitely want to do that next time with some people. I think that'd be really fun. See, we're weird because everyone's here, but also we're pricing everyone out. So yeah, because I see you mentioned NYC banned Walmarts, which that's the first I've ever heard of that, which is really interesting to me, actually.
Take me with you, I can help.
It's very interesting just how many different things are in different places for monopoly reasons. Ah, gotcha, okay.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
There are no Walmarts at NYC. I didn't know they were outright banned. Yeah, that's the part I'm kind of surprised about.
I don't know.
I guess they have other grocery stores and stuff instead in New York City. I mean, they have to, right? I mean, if New York City, of all places, is like a food desert, I'd be very fucking shocked.
My daddy was killed.
Which, if you don't know what a food desert is, basically a food desert is areas where there's no grocery store within an hour. There are, unfortunately, places like that out there. And so they are called food deserts. Because usually your best food options in those areas tend to be fast food. So as a result, lack of a better term, the BMI of people tends to be a bit higher in the areas. Because their main food options is things like McDonald's or Burger King or like KFC over maybe some actual nice things like grocery store, like some like let's say like some carrots or like celery or apples or just fruits, you know?
I can't just stay at the hospital.
But also probably need to have some kind of consideration of being careful with not consuming any fruits, because if you're not getting any vitamin C or anything like that from your fruits, you're likely to develop scurvy, which is obviously really bad.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
I support small businesses. Walmart's banned, but also we have so many small businesses that go out of business because of rent. Like your favorite Italian bakery shut down at 31 years because of rent. No, dude, that sucks. God, do we have any places around here that shut down that I can think of? One thing I can think of is that we had a nearby pharmacy shut down. The entire building shut down, which really sucked because that pharmacy I've seen there for basically my entire life. So that getting shut down really sucked because I remember going there with friends in the past where it was a pharmacy where it was a pharmacy with all the different stuff inside. You could buy different things there. And I remember we would get we'd get some chips or some ice cream or things like that, right? And then just more and more, and just the prices from that place just went up and up and up, and we're just we kind of stopped going for different reasons. Mainly because we just kind of stopped hanging out as much because we all grew up and had our lives to do and stuff like that. But yeah.
You're going to take me along?
You had a Chinese place near you that you've known since you were a kid shut down around the time the pandemic started. Opened up under new management, but I doubt they're related to the original owners. Gotcha. We had one place around here that's actually a really good local Chinese food place that's like family run. And like, I'm actually really glad that place survived COVID because that place is still really solid, honestly. I like to get food from there every so often. They have some really fucking banger beef lo mein. Like, God, like their beef lo mein and their egg rolls, like best I think I've ever had, like anywhere. They're just so good.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Like honestly, a good crispy egg roll with like the sweet and sour sauce. Oh, that's the best. That's like just the best, dude. I love it.
Got it.
You want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
Don't you make me hungry near midnight? I mean, that's fair. Like, I still haven't eaten... Well, I guess I had a little bit of, like, food earlier, but, like, we had ribs cooking, but also I'm like, I'm not sure how much I'll actually eat, but also I need to stop soon, so I'll probably stop after this car segment is done.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
I have to be asleep by, like, at least by midnight to at least 1 a.m., because I have work in the morning. Which I need to get up around, like... I try to get up for work around, like, No, I did eat, actually. I ate these, like, little, like, mini sandwiches. I had, like, 2 of these little mini sandwiches we got from, like, the grocery store. Because it was, like, a $25 thing of, like, a whole carton of, like... Or whole, like, carts of, like, mini sandwiches for, like, 25 bucks. It was on sale for $5 because they were... The sell-by date was tomorrow. So I'm like, oh baby. So I got those really cheap. That and I also had like they also had these like little sausage, corn dog, pancake things on clearance. So like I grabbed a couple of those. So I also ate like a pancake sausage corn dog thing, and that was pretty good too, actually.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Last I had one of those was like I think at Twice Place, like back during MagFest. Like I think maybe 2024. I forget exactly when. I know I had one at his place. I'm pretty sure.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
Love those? Yeah, I hope you do good, by the way, Husky.
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Let's see. How'd you even get in here, Mizuki?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
A secret, huh? We talking like an affair or like...
Shoko had a secret?
Tell me about the secret, please.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Ah.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Oh. Oh, I see.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I love the bow and Shoko. I know, right? Let's see. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time.
You can, which is good.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
They have been healed, but I also don't want you getting used to the idea of death, please. You're still very young. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
I can tell this character is very well liked, isn't she? Glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
It's just the fucking sassy lost child meme. Like, it's just that. It's like, that's just Mizuki, it feels like.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh?
Time for Date to get the adoption papers. I say, right now, I don't think she actually has any legal guardians. She was living with us, which I'm like, okay, we're not actually, I guess we're sort of kind of her guardian.
Just like Renju.
Both of her parents are dead.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Damn.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad?
Oh, the pout. Look at the pout. Oh, the pout's so cute.
Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Oh my god, these two. She's like the annoying little sister who knows exactly how to piss you off. Yeah. Sunfish Pocket, Sunday, 10:33 a.m. I may be old, I may be creepy, I may be a perv. What's that fourth thing you said? Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Hello, generic policeman.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
So, based on everything in here, it's a fisherman-themed maid cafe, huh? Because you got, like, tridents, you got seashells, jellyfish. Yeah, very much an aquatic-themed maid cafe, huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh, beer kegs. Oh, I guess to, like, string them up. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, let's look at the files while we're here. Appendix. What do we got? Head office. The top administrative office of the Metropolitan Police Department. That's it, huh? Okay. Well, that's probably where we're gonna have to do it for the time being, as I have reached cutoff time. But thank you for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. This was fun. Honestly, the Somnium mechanic I think was actually really cool. That I think was actually very interesting, and I really want to see more of that, like whenever the next Somnium might happen. I don't know, but I'll be very much looking forward to it, and like how exactly it's gonna go about happening. I'm glad we got to see like the main like meaning behind the game's title, like the Somnium Files. I'm glad that like we've kind of really gotten to learn Mizuki as a character so far, and it really is just little sister energy. She has like annoying little sister energy to like Date, and honestly that's really fun. I think it's actually a really fun dynamic. And I'm like really looking forward to like more of like these two interacting with each other. Did you not eat? No, I did eat. I did eat. It was like little sandwiches, like a little corn dog, but that was it. That's all I ate. We got like some like ribs in the in the oven, and like some potatoes. So I'm gonna like get a little bit of those and like eat, take out the garbage, and then go to bed because I work in the morning. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Really do appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't go a little longer tonight. I know I kind of reached the cutoff point. Plus I wanted to start up earlier, but I also had some stuff come up, so I do apologize. But at least I'd rather get a stream in, you know? That's the reason I didn't mean to post that, but whatever. But after stream stuff though, Discord, consider joining the Discord. Always love seeing new faces there. Consider the socials, my Twitter, my Blue Sky, my VOD channel. You can check out the stream schedule as it gets posted throughout the week, or rather at the start of the week, as well as some other things that may get posted on there. And the VOD channel will also have all the VODs that end up on there, such as this one that will show up likely tomorrow. Unless I forget, in which case it just shows like a day or two afterwards, but you know. If you want to help support the stream in another way, the Thorn account is the way to do so. It is never required to do so, of course, but it is always appreciated. And schedule for the week is as follows. We have tomorrow, kind of just a whatever day. I have no idea what I'm doing exactly. If it's a short game or just more Somnium files, I don't know what. I'm thinking just a short game because I would like to have a side game to Somnium files. I just don't know what that is going to be quite yet. Something that I could be within like 1 to 3 streams, I'm thinking, basically. Otherwise, more Somnium files on Thursday, and Mario Party Superstars on Friday. If there are any stream schedule changes, like let's say the work schedule maybe makes me realize, oh, I actually may not be able to do this or something weird like that. I don't know, probably not, but we'll see, of course. I'll let you guys know. The hope is that, because I don't know my Friday schedule quite yet, but they don't normally schedule me around that time. The hope is that they don't actually schedule me for that Friday evening, because if they do, I'd be like, hey, I gotta figure this out. The joys of being told what your schedule is like a week in advance and usually not knowing what it is until a certain time period, like your pay period, yippee. But yeah. Let's go find a raid target. Message, of course, will be the Taco Make the Car Go Vroom. If you have an emote to use with that, if you're subbed here, let's do, how about, let's do the Ayaya emote. Yeah, let's do the Ayaya emote. That sounds like fun. Okay, right target. Let's see what we got. Who's going tonight? Let's see. That's spoilers, can't do that. I think that's also spoilers. Can't do that. All these people playing like all these like modern games with like the spoilers to them. Wah! Can't raid you because you're also doing that. Ah. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just go raid Claire. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be doing like Mario Party with her on Friday anyways, but I'll just give her a raid. Why not? Hey guys, again, thank you so much for being here, by the way. I really do appreciate it. This was fun. I had a good time. And we'll do more of this later in the week. And I'll also figure out what I want to do tomorrow. I'm not sure what quite yet, but it'll be something I can probably be within 1 to 3 streams. That's the ideal hope there. Just some side stuff. We'll see. Either way, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all later. Title screen. I'll go back to it actually while I'm here. Thanks for streaming mostly tonight. Yeah, lurking is always appreciated around here. Alright, that's the title screen. Alright, again, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll catch y'all for the next time we do this, which is likely on Thursday. See y'all then, and y'all have yourselves a good night. Bye.